Okay, so let's start a reading vlog because you know what? I started like three different books. And that's just because I'm just in the mood to be doing dumb stuff apparently. So I really wanted to listen to. I really wanted to read some like pirate, siren, watery stuff. I've been in that mood ever since I read uh was it Fallen Stars or whatever? That sequel. So, I started three. So I started with The Adventures of Amina Al Sarafi, which I know has been out for a while, and I think the sequel's about to come out. So, it's a good time. It's a good time to start this. And like I don't know what I was expecting, but it kind of wasn't this. Like I knew that they're going to be talking about like her adventures and all the stuff she did. She's obviously a pirate. And so, I guess I don't know, I kind of thought it was gonna be more serious for some reason because it's really not. Like, I mean, there's like serious stuff going on, but like there's more humor in this already than I expected, which is nice. So um I'm just gonna keep going with this for now, but it's also kind of set up in a way that like there's a dude telling her story, I guess, like after the fact. So it's kind of how do I explain this? Like, you know how like in Brandon Sanderson books, he does a lot of like there's a storyteller that's kind of telling you the story, and sometimes they kind of like break out of the story and give like side info. That's kind of what's going on here. So it's kind of like that. But yeah. So far I'm into it, and like so far she's already trying to like pull some shit. People are like, bro, you're giant. Like her trying to hide who she is when people already like know that she's like kind of not normal looking or like normal height, I guess, that's kind of interesting. Like, you think you're gonna pull that one, huh? They were not. They were not. They were not fooled. So I think this is gonna be really interesting. So we're gonna keep going with this, but yeah, I'm not that far into it yet. But so far, I like it. And yeah. Oh, but the other thing that people always mention is that like she's older in this. This is like she's older, she's a kid already, and like basically it kind of so far it seems like they're trying to bring her out of retirement or whatever for some shit. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting, and the main character is not like in their 20s, which is a lot of books like this. I feel like. So, anyways, I also started Rebel in the Deep because I've had this book since it came out, and I don't know why I was putting it off for so long, other than I was like sucked into other stuff. But I think this is the final book in this trilogy too. So this one is where how did this even start? Because this is the third book, right? So this is where people are jumping through portals, going through worlds, and you're really not supposed to do that because then the Kunanun will come get you, basically. And so I guess they're not really pirates. They're kind of more like the pirate police, honestly. But also I don't know. It's like hard to explain. Like they hunt monsters that are like hurting people and killing people, and they kind of like they're kind of like the police of the ocean, I guess, in a way. So, but anyways, this is the third book, and this is like you're already on board the Kunun. Like the first one, I think, kind of more explains what's going on, and then after that, you're just kind of like with the crew of one of these Kunun ships, because I think there's more than one if I remember correctly. But yeah, this one's a romance for Nyx, which you meet them in the other books, the one of the crew, and then things shift and stuff. But anyways, yeah, Nyx always came off as like an interesting character, so I'm very interested to see how this is gonna go. So there's that. Like they have the fun magic. And then I also started because I forgot I had this. Like I keep forgetting I had this because it was that audiobook that I won, and so the way that they sent it to me, like I have to go to a different spot on my phone to find it and all that kind of stuff, but because of how I downloaded it. But anyways, I have the audiobook. I won the audiobook of The House of Saphir off of a Storygraph giveaway type thing. So I have that now, and I've started it. And so that's by Marissa Meyer, which so far what I've read from her I've liked. Like it was kind of dramatic, but like I don't know, like in a way that I like. You know, sometimes shit is dramatic in a way that you don't care for, but this one's like, I don't know, dramatic in a way that I still like, even though it's YA. So, this is like YA, and I think it's supposed to be like a Bluebeard retelling, which, basically the setup of this so far has been like, there's a girl that can see ghosts and shit, and she's doing tours in her house and making money off of that, even though, like, I don't know how the hell she even, I don't remember how the hell she got into this, but she's not part of the family or anything, so I don't think she's technically supposed to be in there, but she's just, like, doing tours in their house, getting all, just, like, you know, making money off of that, and, off of, because the house is, like, haunted, she's, like, I mean, she really can talk to the ghosts, but everybody's, like, can you even do this? Can you even talk to them? She can, so, that's interesting, and, basically, I've only gone far enough to where like one of the living relatives has shown up, and now I don't know where the hell this is going from there. But basically, um, this is kind of a different setup than I was expecting for this too. But and I also didn't expect there to be like a haunted house thing. I don't know why. Like I completely forgot the synopsis of this when I read it a long time ago. When I like put in and even wanted the book, but I don't know. It's Marissa Meyer. Like I'm just gonna fucking read it because I already know I like her writing style. So, anyways, I'm just gonna continue with that and see where it goes. But anyways. Okay, so reading update. It's been a little while, but I did finish reading The House of Fear, and I don't know why I put that into pirate reading like list because it's not a pirate book. I don't know what was going on in my head that I thought that that was related in any way, shape, or form, but that was like a haunted house murder mystery book that was really fun though. And I ended up really liking it because I like how Marissa Meyer like writes. I just like her style. So, it was a fun read. It was a fun YA read, and so I blew through it pretty fast actually, and it was fun, and I ended up liking it. So I gave it 4 stars. So far so good. The other two I started was, let's see. Yeah, so I did start Rebel in the Deep. Let me see. I think I'm not that far. Yeah, I'm only like 60 pages into this so far, but this is Nyx's story, and I think it's gonna end up being Polly, because there's already history with Bastien, and they have to save Bastien in this, which is the ex of Nyx, and then there's, why am I saying Nyx? Nox, Jesus Christ, Nox, the ex of Nox, but so there's that, and then there's like a third party that I think wants to be with them too. So I think it's gonna end up being a poly thing, which we're really just getting all the variations in this series. But that's that. And then I also started this, but I need to continue. So I started The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi, and just like this is funnier than I expected, and it's also told in a way that like there's a storyteller telling you the story, so it's kind of reminds me of like you know how in like Brandon Sanderson books when he's like, and then that's what happened and blah 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 blah, and it's like you kind of forget at points that there's like a storyteller telling you stuff, but it's kind of like a similar vibe to that. But yeah, this is like more like a more humorous writing style than I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest, but yeah, like so far I like it, and it's like kind of fun. But basically, she's like, well, let's do one more like business thing so we can have big money. Like basically one more venture so she can get like a big payout and then like fix their leaking roof and stuff. So yeah, so she wasn't really, I guess she didn't really get rich from her adventures before, but she's like, this one will do it. So that's how it's starting, and then we're gonna see where that goes. But yeah, I've not been a very good booktuber because I also I binged The Poet Empress, which I returned that into the library. But yeah, I had to like go really fast so I could turn it on time. But that one had me fucked up. Okay, The Poet Empress, so good. Like it was, I think I gave it 5 stars, y'all. I gave 5 stars. Like, there's so much torture and just like horrendous stuff going in. Like, it is a dark book, okay? It's messed up, it's dark. There is murder, there is torture, there is like women aren't allowed to read or write, and just like this woman is going through it. Like, she is getting traumatized to the max. It's horrible. But and everybody wants power, and it's the whole like grab for the throne and everything, and basically she's like, well, I'm gonna write a poem to kill my husband. But like the way that she has to write the poem, because it's all poem magic or whatever. Oh my god, it's this whole thing. Like, but you find out all of the backstory of like how he became such a monster, because this dude, he really revels in like hurting people. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, and but everybody wants the power, everybody wants the throne, everybody wants to be emperor. Her becoming empress was like totally by like just the most ridiculous chances, honestly. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, but like shit. You end up kind of feeling bad for the villain. Like, they did tell you his backstory, and that part was really sad too. Everything's just so sad. But I mean, but she does bring up a good point too. It's like, well, we all going through it, but you still have to decide how you're gonna act toward people. And he chooses violence every day, so it's messed up. It's real messed up. It's sad. Her like there's just so many layers of sad to this, but she ends up becoming a legend in her own right, and like bringing it like reading and writing to women and all this. Like, it is such an intense story. Like, oh my god, that it was such an intense ride. But yeah, I gave it 5 stars. I finished it at like 2 in the morning. I loved it. So I mean, it was just, there was just so much. It was so intense. Like, I think I cried a few times. So yeah, that happened. And then I finished also Jade Legacy, which this is my least favorite out of the three. This book is like, I feel like I'm reading an extended prologue the whole time of like, okay, this is what happened with them, and this is what happened with them, and then this is their kids, and this is what happened with their kids, and then like, I feel like this is just like the extended family tree story, and like there's parts in it that I'm like, I kind of didn't need that much detail about like how Jade's getting legalized in other places and all this other stuff, but it just feels like it's really dragging at this point. And this book is huge. It was like a 700 something page book, and I'm like, I really don't think it needed to be this long. Like, this, I don't know. I really liked the first two, and there's still good parts in this, like, don't get me wrong, but like, it just reads like a very extended prologue, like a very, very extended prologue. Like, if you just really, really wanted to know more of the lore of what's happening, like continuing on, then I guess, but like, it doesn't feel like a true third book to me. Like, I don't know. But anyway, so that's kind of how that's going. Yeah, I don't know. There's like boring parts, and then there's like good parts. But yeah, I think the first two were better, personally. But that's where that's at. And then, yeah, we're gonna see what I read next, because I've been going back and forth to the library a lot lately, and so, we're just gonna see where this goes. I do hope to pick up Amina Al-Sarafi again in this vlog. At least that one. Because that one's fun, and I do want to continue that, so we'll just see where we go from here, because right now everything's kind of a toss-up. I don't know, my body's doing weird stuff again, so who knows. Who knows, like, that's why these videos are not coming up very fast, and I'm just posting them when I can post them at this point, because everything's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess, and we're just gonna see what happens at this point. But yeah. Oh, one other thing. I started reading Daggermouth on my Kindle because I was like, I really wanna be in the know. I feel like everybody's talking about this book, and I wanted to know. And like, I do like dystopian books, right? So I did start reading Daggermouth on my Kindle, and that one is just like, I think I'm only like 60 pages into that one too, but it's like so dramatic. like it like in a hardcore way. There was smut like almost immediately, which I was not expecting because I don't know, like she has our main character, she has like not really a love connection. Like he likes her like that, but she's like pretending that she doesn't because she doesn't want any attachments or whatever. But I'm like, girl, you attached. Stop lying. Stop lying. But anyway, so there's like this whole thing, and then she has this whole thing with a different dude. But then I'm pretty sure, like, I think I know where this is going. Where she's gonna end up with the dude she's supposed to be killing. That's my prediction, and what I'm pretty sure is supposed to be happening over the course of this book, because like she's already where I'm at in the story, she's already on her way to go and do this like hit or whatever, and I don't think it's gonna play out like that at all. She's already like I don't know. I mean, I'm at the part where I'm about to see how this is about to start going down because it's already not going to plan, but she doesn't know that yet where I'm at because I'm not that far yet. So we're gonna see how this goes. But yeah, it's really risky because he's the dude she's trying to get rid of is like the executioner in this city that like he's basically kind of like a prince in a way, or like the president. I guess they call him a president. I can't remember exactly, but the guy who's like in charge of everything, he's the son, and so it's like a big deal. He's like really high profile, and so they're like, I don't know. It's like not guaranteed she's gonna make it. That she's gonna make it out alive. So this is about to get really intense, and I'm here for it. So we're gonna see where that continues to go. But so far, some of the shit I read, I'm like, when the edgelord shit, something about she keeps like a razor blade tucked behind her ear. Girl, what? How the hell are you bald? Like she ain't bald, so I'm like, what the fuck? How? I don't know. Some of the shit I'm like, when the edgelord shit did I just read? So we're gonna see because so far, it's funny in ways that it's not supposed to be funny for me. So we're just gonna see where it goes from there. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it for like the intensity, not for like the. Because I can tell this is gonna be like once we get into it, I think it's gonna go like really fast, and you know that's just fun sometimes to read. So we're gonna see. I love you, Ametis. Don't worry. But anyways, that's where we're at right now. But we'll see where it goes from there. So I was reading Daggermouth, and I'm still toward the beginning, and like this girl literally is fucking this shit up, and it's making me mad. It's making me mad because this book could have been over. This book could have been over at page. What fucking page am I? This book could have been over. I don't even fucking know. At chapter 6, we could have ended this already. There could be one more chapter of just like wrapping this shit up, and that would have been it. But no, we doing stupid shit just to make there be a book. This is the dumbest shit ever so far. I'm annoyed. Okay, so last night I read more of Daggermouth, and I feel like it's requiring me to believe that an assassin of her caliber, so you're supposed to be like top grade assassin, is like gonna be doing all this dumb shit. And I'm just the math, like to me this math is not mathing. Like why would they send her to do this like really high profile job when if she was that kind of be doing this kind of stupid shit? Like I don't, the math ain't mathing. Like if she's supposed to be this like super badass, then why are they having her do like super dumb shit? Like she should have been out the job already. Honestly, like the way that this is going is just making me mad because now she just seems incompetent, and I'm just like, this is getting on my nerves because she was not set up to be this incompetent. She was set up to be like super badass, and now we're doing super dumb shit supposedly because she got cocky. But like, I don't see how she would have made it this far acting like that, to be honest. So I mean, the reasoning they gave to me is just kind of flimsy, and I'm just kind of not buying it. So I don't know. Like, so far the math is not mathing. This is definitely not a 5-star read. It's not bad enough for me to like DNF it yet. Like, I'm still kind of like, maybe I'll keep going a little bit longer and see. But like, honestly, if it keeps going like this, it's gonna come to a point where I'm just gonna I can't suspend my disbelief anymore about this bullshit. Cause it's like, I don't know. It's just, I'm like, this is dumb. Okay, it's just kind of dumb right now. So, anyway, so there's that. And then the other thing is that I once again read a whole book without checking in, and I meant to, and then I forgot. But whatever. So I have finished now reading The Rebel Witch because I really wanted to finish this duology, and it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. Like, I guess some people didn't like this, but I liked it. Like, I feel like it's really hard. I feel like in series that I've read, when they want to like bring back the whole will they won't they dynamic or whatever. But this one I feel like pulled it off. Like, I was in it. I was in it and I was into it. And yeah, I like this duology, and yeah, like I blew through it. There was a lot of action. There was a lot of like, oh, are they gonna kill each other? Are they gonna get married? Like, it was one or the other, and like the whole time it's just like, is he on her side? Is she on his side? Is she really gonna do the stupid shit? Like, I get it, but also, yeah. I mean, I guess at the very end it got maybe a little bit much, but at the same time I was like, it like, I don't know, it made sense. This time it actually made sense for them to be doing stupid shit, especially because they're not that old. But like, I don't know, this, like, I was into it. I was like, okay, yeah, the dynamic was good. And then there was like plenty of bullshit going on, and they were like, oh, well, I need to explain this, I need to explain that, and then they were getting all jealous and stuff, and it was cute, except also like there were so many guns. Oh my god. There were so many guns, guns and trains, and man, it felt like it was going like so fast. But anyways, yeah, so this one is the sequel to the Crimson Moth, which was like, in this land the witches can't do their magic in this country, whatever. They can't do the magic in the open because there's basically like witch trials and witch hunts or whatever, and so they'll just get like burned at the stake type of stuff. And so our main character, Rune, she is a witch that is rescuing other witches. So it's like a lot of breaking in, getting this person out, getting that person out. So like that's her whole thing, is that she's trying to like save other witches. But then like the dude, the main love interest, that guy is Gideon, is working with the Blood Guard, which are the people that hunt the witches. And so they're they're basically on opposing sides, and then it basically comes down to like whose side are you really gonna be on? Because it started as like, she was trying to seduce him or whatever in order to, I forgot exactly what happened in the first book, not gonna lie. But they were both basically playing each other for information, and because he wanted to see if she was the Crimson Moth, he had his suspicions. And then like, I think she was also trying to get something from him so that way she could save somebody else, and like it was this whole thing. So they were both trying to use each other, and then it turned into like a real thing. So I don't know. I liked it. This was like, I mean, it was messed up. A lot of messed up stuff does happen in this series, and I mean in this duology. But I'm here for it. Like, I liked it. So, anyways, yeah, I blew through this. It was a fast read, and yeah, another duology down. But yeah, I was into it. So there's that. And then I think that's where we're gonna finish this vlog, so I can post this tomorrow, because yeah, I haven't really finished any of the stuff I set out to finish from the beginning. But we'll see what happens. I think I'm calming down again, so I can vlog properly. But I don't know. Yeah, stuff be happening. Life be like that. Anyway, so I'll catch y'all in the next one, which should be the wrap up for the month. So anyways, next time.